Turffontein Racing, let's get on to what's happening here, ladies and gents. Welcome to Weighted to Win with Daryl Marie and myself, and Darren Burrows will contribute. But the 6 So Seductive is the favourite, the opener 16 to 10. 8 White Pearl is 22 to 10. And number 1, Queen of Camelot, is at 3 to 1. 8 to 1 about Mike the Cock, Springing Ever, number 7. And then you've got 12s and better about the others. But the favourite in the opener, Daryl Marie, is So Seductive, 16 to 10. And based on what we've seen, does appear to be the right one.
Clyde, I think she's one of the better bets on the card. I thought she made lovely improvement from run 1 to run 2. Last time out, you can see she contested the Grade 2 Fillies Nursery. She had winners behind her in Cullinan Blue and Leaving Las Vegas, both decent fillies in their own right. Having had the Bend experience on debut, I think she'll take a lot of beating. And in my opinion, she's going to be even more effective now that she's been stepped up to the 1450. I'm actually very surprised at her current odds. I think they're extremely generous.
Okay, what do you make of that horse White Pearl as the dangers? We have a look at your bypass. You got the respect for the Mike the Cock horse here?
I have to have some sort of respect for her. She put up a fair enough debut. I've just got my doubts over that form line, Clyde. It was very congested at the finish. I think there were 7 odd runners within the space of 2 or 3 lengths. So let's see how that form line works out in time to come.
All right, so you're quite keen on So Seductive. There is Daryl Murray's bypass that is at the moment on screen. Take those numbers down. That's what it's going to cost you to get your day started with regards to race number 1 at Turffontein. On to race number 2 now. The place stock is 6, 10 and 13 juvenile plates over 1450 metres. And here you've got number 4, Dr. Faustus, as favourite. 7 to 2 is the price. And Sean Terry's got that also Otarubi in there, who's priced up joint favourite as well at 7 to 2. He's got the underwriting with you taking advantage in terms of the weights, etc. And number 2, Chili Moon, is at 9 to 2. And after that, I see 3, Zoom Bomber, is trading at 13 to 2, and you can get 7 to 1 and better about the others. All right, Daryl, let's talk about it. Let's firstly start with Keegan DeMello's ride. And Dr. Faustus' last start, only beaten half a length, and they were well clear of the third horse. This is what it means. Canford Ice, they were well behind them.
That's right, Clyde. And by now, we'll know if that form line's been franked, because this is what it means is running at Scottsville on Monday afternoon. Irrespective of that, I think he's going to appreciate going the 1450. In both starts to date, he's been staying on in the latter stages. You touched on the fact that he was well clear of the balance of the field, so I do make him a runner here. His time on that occasion was actually quicker than his stable companion or his travelling partner on the way down to KZN in Lincoln Navigator. So I make him a huge runner. I just think there's extremely a lot of value in number 6's chances here. French Impact. You can see he's improving in each and every start to date. He has contested 2 races over the course in distance. In his penultimate starts, he ran second behind Max the Magician. He's come out and won again. And then last time out from a wide draw, Musi opted to tackle the strong favourite trained by Mike the Cock and Give Me Another Chance. A long way from home, so he was entitled to get tired in the latter stages. So I'm going to go with number 6 over the 4, 6 from 4 in race 2 for me, Clyde.
Okay, got you. You're going with French Impact to beat Dr. Faustus. I thought it might be the other way around, but let's take your place accumulator. There are the numbers on the screen. And Darryl will go with number 6, French Impact, as his banker in the place accumulator. There we go. Take them down, scan the code, do what you need to do. Race number 2 out at Turffontein. Be sure to be on by 1:15. Third race on the card. We've got a first time here from Jan Janssen van Vieren stable that Keegan DeMello's riding. Priced up 2 to 1. I don't know if you've got any comments or know anything about this horse, Daryl.
How do you pronounce its name, Clyde?
I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to have a look at it now. Check it a day or something like that. But I'll double check it.
Yeah, I think it's an insect of sorts. Anyway, there's no comments in the front of the computer form. Clyde, you can see she is a 2-year-old, so she gets that 3 kg weight for age allowance. I'd like to follow the market and make judgment thereafter because the form and offer here isn't that strong. So if she's fancied by the yard, I could see her certainly making a winning debut. Of the race runners, you can see Glitter, Fox, Hold, Zoom Lady on their latest encounter. Just take note that Zoom Lady was returning from a 1-year layoff. She was drawn on the wrong side of the track on that occasion. She looked extremely well going to post, so I can certainly see her reversing that form with Glitter Fox. But Glitter Fox has got the fitness, she's got the pace, so she's got a lot in her favour. Of the race runners, 1 and 3 to fight it out. Unraced runners, just follow the market in terms of number 7.
Okay, we'll certainly follow what the case is here. You've got a pick 6 worked out where you're going just those 2 runners, 1 and 3, Zoom Lady and Glitter Fox, and then this horse Sick of the Day, this first time. We'll find out exactly what the story is. But currently on Monday morning is the 2-1 favourite. You'll notice the second half of the card's quite tough because Daryl's gone field in the second last leg and a few horses right at the back, so not easy. On to race number 4 now. Wait for Green Light. Fabian Habib got this horse favourite 2-1. Sianda Sasibo's riding that. 5 Joker Man's the second choice at 28-10. Number 7 Kawelambi is at 7-2. And number 3 Southern Style is 7-1. They can get 10-1 and better about the others. I don't know about this first time Empress game, Daryl. But wait for Green Light. They got that as favourite. You happy with that?
I think she's far too short in the market. I wouldn't be surprised to see all the money come for number 7, Kawalami, Clyde. Just strictly on form. I mean, you can see in his penultimate, 3 runs back, he ran beyond Fire and Flames. His penultimate start, Fire and Flames and Zenobi have come out to win from that form line behind American Graffiti. That was against winners. Last time out, he ran behind Lucky Lad, who subsequently won the nursery in that form. In that race was Give Me Another Chance. So in my opinion, he certainly brings the strongest form into the race by far. Number 8, Wait for Green Light. You can see she certainly made improvements in her second start. She's only got 52 kilograms to shoulder. She holds 2 runners in Joker Man, number 5, and number 2, Rainbow Reward. I wouldn't be surprised to see either of those to reverse the form with the number 8, Wait for Green Light. I don't know what else to say, Clyde. I just think at this stage of the market, number 7 is overpriced.
Yeah, you may be right. That form line in particular, the Protea Stakes, as you referred to, Lucky Lad, we know how good that is. And for that matter, Give Me Another Chance, we saw came out and won. And not only that, Africa House came out and ran second. So maybe Kawalambian's the right horse in the race. Let's have a look at jackpots. Daryl going with those suggested on screen. That's his spend. That's our first jackpot of the afternoon. And this jackpot runs at 2. On to our next race we go. Now let's have a look at the Bet on Tab handicap. It runs at 3 o'clock. It's over 1,000 metres and it'll be up the straight. Let's take a look what's a favourite. The 5, War Empress is favourite, 4-1. So an open race, 4-1 the field. 3, Civil Princess is trading at 9-2. Number 1, Letitia's Angel is 5-1. Number 6, Pendragon is 5-1. And number 2, Successful Secret is trading 11-2. You can get 10-1 and better about the others. All right, Daryl, let's cut it down as to where do you start? What would be your first choice? I see War Empress has just come out of maiden rank company, but she won impressively.
Yes, Clyde, I think she's been a disappointing filly to date. But you know what? With that win now, could give her a little bit of confidence and she could go on with it. What price is number 8 here, Clyde? What a tiger.
You can get 10-1 at the moment.
Yeah, that's an amazing price. Really, I think he's way overpriced. Unlike the previous Fabian Habib trained runner, I think he's too big in the market. I know on paper he's strictly held by number 6 Pendragon on the later start, Clyde, but that was his, I think that was over 1,000 meters on the soft track. If I'm not mistaken, it was his second run after a rest. He ran below par. Of that, there's no doubt. He Now you got Muzi Yeni, 54 kilograms to shoulder, drawn extremely well. He's gonna put in a much better effort this time round. So in my opinion, he's the E-Tray play in the race. A lot of respect for number 6, Pendragon. Gavin gets a great tune out of him. He loves the inside track. I know in his penultimate start, he was well beaten by Letitia's Angel, but just take note, on that occasion, unfortunately for Marco, he got a horrible beginning, and he meets her on 2.5 kilograms better weight term. So I'm going to say number 6 is going to reverse the form with Letitia's Angel. For me, 6 and 8 to fight it out, Clive.
Okay, so 6 and 8 from Daryl's side, Pendragon and Water Tiger. The values in the 8-horse Water Tiger. 1, Letitia's Angel. Well, I guess she's got a lot of weight to carry, but it's 1,000 metres, and at least she's got on the right side of the track. That will be in her favour. We've got a second jackpot worked out for you. So Daryl is looking to vote just the 2 runners that we've referred to in 6 and 8, with a few thereafter, then the field, and then some at the back that he loads. This is the second jackpot opportunity, race 5, and you should be on by 3 o'clock if you want to play. On to race number 6 over 1,200 metres. Let's take a look at what this is, a middle stakes. Market has got number 6, Orzenko, as a shared favourite, 4-1 with the 10, Cosmic Star. Those 2 top of the boards at the moment. Right now, the Crawford stable is firing on both sides of the country. Number 8, the Mauritian, is 5-1, third choice. And number 9, Thunderstone, is at 6-1. It's 10-1 and better about the others. Gerald, what's your first choice?
Clyde, I'm not too sure if you saw number 10's latest victory at the Vaal on the classic track. I thought he always had that race sewn up. He looked in control from the jump. We know in his penultimate start you could put a line through that effort because it all went wrong at the start for him on that occasion. I can certainly see him progressing further from what he's shown today. So he's one of the leading lights. Number 8, the Mauritian. He's 1-from-1 over the course and distance. He's 1-from-1 with cheek pieces being fitted. Last time out, I thought he won extremely well. He's a lightly raced 3-year-old son of Vercingetorix, who could finally be on the right path now after a few disappointing efforts. Number 6, Ozenker. Hard to fault this horse's form since joining Tony Peter. He's unbeaten. He has gone up a lot in the ratings, and his latest form line isn't working out. But, he's super fit from a 1 draw. I wouldn't be shocked to see him win, although he's not my top pick, Clyde. I have included him in all my perms. So I think 6, 8, and 10 to fight it out. I'm fairly confident we'll get through this leg.
Okay, so pretty much the way the market's got them, 6, 10, 8, or whichever order you prefer. And that's what we've got up on for your screen as well. The result should come from one of those 3. Moving on now to race number, the next event on the card. Take a look at what we fancy here. The 7th race over the mile. 3, Avo on Toast is top of the boards at 4-1, joined with number 5, Strange Magic at 4-1. And number 7, National Star, is at 9-2. 6-1 about 2, Escape Artist. And number 4, Simple Magic, or Simple rather, is at 6-1. And then number 1, Rarotonga Rose, is 7-1. There's one other runner quoted, 8, Cape Lights, at 8-1. And then you can get 20-1 about Intoxicating. That's the field. But it's an interesting race. And where are you leaning, Mr. Marie? Avo on Toast?
Clyde, I think the fact that we've had some rain over the past couple of weeks on the high fault will be in her favour, because she was certainly caught out by a fast track last time out, especially on the inside track. So what's also in her favour is she's been stepped up to a mile, an extra 150 metres, very lightly raced. We know the stable rates are highly, and she's one of the leading lights of the year. She does have, what is it, 2 1/4 length to make up on Simple. Simple herself was returning from a long layoff. She did get the run of the race on that occasion, but she's super fit now. She's having her 3rd run after rest. I think you can just put a line through her later start. She was caught wide on the inside track, and she's better than that effort. One that was Sandwiched in between the two of them is National Star. She was certainly low flying last time out. My concern with her, she doesn't jump well. She needs to break on terms and make use of that decent draw. But Clyde, you can see in my exotics, I went very wide because horses like Cape Lights can't be excluded. A little bit below par last time out, but she never looked comfortable in running. Escape Artist put in a cracking effort last time out against much stronger. Strange Magic, Intoxicating, they're all above average fillies. Even Rara Tongarosa, I know she's had a hard campaign and it's on the sharp side for her, but this is a field race. I'm leaning towards numbers 3 and 4.
Okay, 3 and 4, but in what is an open race, according to Daryl, Avalon Toast and Simple. What will be more suited to the inside track is the question, and tactics a big play. Are they going to go fast or not? That counts for a lot, I think, in a race like this. But there's the selection for race 7. Eighth and final here. You're reminded that the next turffontein race meeting will be on Thursday, the 1st of June. This is a handicap fillies and mares over the mile. We're doing this at 10 o'clock on Monday morning, so at this stage, no scratchings, nothing to report about. I can tell you number 6, Luna Ballard, is the favourite at 9-2. Number 2, Lady Calavera, 6-1. Number 8, Dancing Arabian, 13-2. Number 3, Radu, 7-1. 8-1, number 4, Say Yes, as is the case for number 12, Queen Bomi, 8-1. And then you can get 10-1 and better about the others. I don't know if Radu can make up for that last start, perhaps. I know you fancied the winner very much with that Radu ran in last time out, Daryl. You made that a good thing on the card. If I recall correctly, Quasi's Lady. Maybe Radu's better than that run.
Yes, Clyde, there's no doubt she's better than that effort. This is one of our good friends, Johnny Peters' favourite horse in training. Put a line through that. She was caught wide, comes back in trip. I'm sure Striker will be really chomping at the bit to get her into a good position this time round. And she is better than what she showed in her later start. Luna Ballard, number 6. I don't know if you saw the canter past last time out. I didn't think she was moving very well, and despite that, she got the job done. She's always been a lovely filly, and she can go on with it now. So throw into everything, Clyde. Number 10, Silver Clock. Have a look at this filly. She's unexposed over a mile. She's got a great draw. She was finishing her race strongly last time out. She only won by a length, but she got a hefty penalty in 7 pounds or 3.5 kilograms. But in saying that, if she's better and more effective over the mile, who says she can't follow up on that victory? And then number 11, Chateau Futura. This filly, I know she won a very weak work rider event, but she's such a lovely looking daughter of Futura. She meets Silver Clock 3.5 kilograms better off. Clyde, she's not going to retire a one-time winner. I see her picking up another race or two. So it is a fillies and mares handicap. Put a line through Radu's last run. She'll bounce back.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that. So Radu got to have a chance. If you like, I guess Luna Ballard, you've got to like a horse like 8 Dancing Arabian that's got to go into the play. So I think you may want to just include that as well. It comes from that Luna Ballard form line too. So there's what Daryl thinks in terms of the last exacta. Maybe you want to have a go at that. That's our last race on the day. Thank you, everybody. We'll be back with you again to have a look at what's going on Wednesday and hopefully with some other news as well. All the very best.